Uh,
I have a question. I have a question. If you would have 20 minutes, well, I'm gonna type in speaker, man. Everybody,
open, please.
huh?
Oh,
If you had $1,000, what would you do with it?
if I had $1,000,
Oh yeah, Chaka, you right for that, you right.
uh,
If I would have $1,000, I would spend it on
Please do not
Roblox
sing.
and
no, I
sinister
would
things.
not spend it on Robux. I would not spend it on Robux.
I would. I would.
Because this game is gonna die. Like it's no choice. Oh no, this game's not gonna die. It's gonna die. And
Bro,
then everything that you bought in the game is basically useless.
No, basically they're gonna have to return the stuff. Cause if they don't, that mean they gonna scam it. Then you know scamming is wrong, so then they go to jail for 2 or 3 years for scamming kids. Am I right? Am I right? Everybody said it.
Roblox probably does not care about that.
Roblox is going to care about that.
bro,
Roblox
bro,
has nobody scammed. You see
bro.
what they did with the last hackers? Bro, I had a hacker that hacked my friend's
Uh,
computer. And guess what? He got banned.
because he hacked the computer.
He was hacking me and my friend. And he got into my account too.
I think they would ban it because that's or they're arguing about like if you scam someone, right? Would
Yeah,
Roblox ban you? Like,
friend's account. It was actually not my friend's account. It was actually my best friend. My old best friend. My old best friend. Then he just got banned because he had my account. He had my
like,
other. He had
yeah,
my
they wouldn't ban them because it's just like one game and it's like a trend that's gonna die
no. He
soon.
actually hacked the whole computer
And
of my old.
he's comparing it to like
But
hacking someone's
And he hacked my
computer,
friend.
bro.
And he hacked my friend
He's
Wi-Fi.
comparing it to that. Like, what?
He
bro, what
hacked
did Choco say to
my
help
friend's
you with
power.
what?
He hacked my friend's power.
Let me just turn this off.
Legit. He legit just hacked my friend's power. So then.
Oh, let's go. I just summoned a legendary. Nice.
Nice. What legend is it?
Ninja cameraman.
Nice.
I know, right?
Every
Oh
legend
god,
ever
I
in the game.
really hope I can
Oh,
summon.
yeah.
Oh,
I'll trade.
because for Christmas I'm gonna ask for something like Robux, so I can buy a lot of coins, like more than
Bro,
10,000,
we have
and I
nothing. We
can
have
just
nothing.
go to the summons and start like summoning.
Well, guess what? My friend always steal my. Oh, guess what? My friend always steal his brother's credit card and spend it on $50.
What?
And he never get in trouble for it.
Oh, if I did that, I would be 6 feet in the ground in 2 milliseconds.
What are you 2 feet in the ground?
No, 6 feet in the ground.
Oh damn, bro. But if I did that, I got in trouble once, and my dad took my Switch away. I didn't get no beating, nothing. He just took my Switch away.
Yep. What Choco said in the chat is honestly very true. Very true. The first word, invest. Invest.
Invest. What are these 3-year-old youngins about how? No, they don't. Is a game. Look
What is
at
thing like I
Oh man, I'm about to be in like high school.
boy.
not
I'm
I don't
asking for money and
Like,
toys
yo,
and
like Choco, I'm about to be in like high school.
camp.
I passed my
You
final
play
exam,
any
so it's all good.
frontier.
I have fun, but I don't really play anymore.
Alright, I'm stretching. I'm empty. Yeah, I know sex isn't real.
I've been down in the house.
Yeah, sex ain't real, bro. Oh my
Bro,
god. He probably doesn't. He probably doesn't. He does.
bro, please, bro. Oh my, no, this is unfair. This is unfair.
Bro, he's probably
What?
like the people that still believe in it.
I see somebody that's good, and when I try to trade him, it says sorry. People pretending. Then he said, they said next thing I trade him again, they said sorry, sorry. Thursday in the
Alright.
This is so easy.
Z.
Press the button. Stop.
I'm good at stopping.
I'm good at keep going.
Don't touch the
Don't touch
lava.
the light. I fell.
Don't
Not this game.
who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof.
Bro.
No!
It's literally turning.
Oh,
How do we switch teams? I wanna be that.
she wants
Hold
to
on.
be white.
Hold on. If I do start speed run, you
Oh yeah,
said
chocolate. One more thing.
uh,
Bob was
speed
going
run,
to
speed
challenge
run.
you into a Bed Wars match.
Who? Who? Me?
So, Choco, how do you like
Alright, come on, go
playing
fast, go
Bed
fast,
Wars?
go
Because
fast.
Bob was being like,
Speed run.
well, 1v1 me in Bed
Speed run,
Wars,
speed
and
run.
if you win, I'll give you
Speed run.
your set.
Speed run. Speed run. Go,
I
go,
mean,
go, go,
that's
go,
his
go, go.
next Bob himself.
Hello everyone! First off, thank you so much for clicking on this video. But before we get on with it today, I would like to announce something really special. I have opened up a Patreon site. We've got 3 tiers to choose from: the Village Helper, the Village Supporter, and if you're big ballin', the Elite tier. If you guys would like more details on the benefits each tier gives, be sure to check it out at the link in the description below. Now, on with the video. The current year is 2022.
I don't got nothing to live for.
I'm out here living my best life.
Money! Money in the bank, folks!
Me from my little baby days would have never imagined being where I am now. Finally getting to do what I've always wanted to. Make YouTube videos.
Hello people, today I'm going to show you how to download music on your iPod Touch, iPad or iPhone.
But never would I have thought that one game would change the course of my entire channel. Today we're going to be looking into the history of VR chat. Anyway, Sleepy, thank you for coming to my show.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for coming to my show in the world that I
YouTuber.
created. Yes, sir. That's why it says twice down here. Okay, though. What did you do today?
Well, I slept until like 1 p.m. and then I just...
You just woke up, no?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. What happened to my body, bro? Why do I look like this? Alright, let me raise a chair up so I can wiggle my feet.
Wiggle
Alright.
your little toes, your little
Okay, don't be weird. Shut the hell up. Damn, did you shower?
That was my plan.
What year did you start playing VR chat?
I unfortunately started in 2017 when the whole hype of the Uganda Knuckles craze began.
Welcome to my mind, yeah!
Is that how you found VR chat? You sort of just like, saw you got Knuckles online? You're like, damn, this game looks like ass, bro. Let me start playing it.
Yeah, I saw Uganda Knuckles for the first time, and then on top of that, I saw all the rest of the crazes, like the whole cat band thing that was also happening around the same
Ooh,
time.
I was a part of that. I
Combat.
was a part of that, bro. I was a part of that. I played the flute.
I got a computer that was specifically for VR, and I was working towards saving my money up to get a VR headset, and my parents actually had gotten me an Oculus Quest, which I used to actually just HDMI cable and use whatever that is.
Oh, snap. Okay,
to hook
okay.
up to
Are
my
you still on your
Oculus the
original
computer.
Oculus Quest?
I have an Index, yes.
Dang, okay. You
I
got the
ended
big
up
money. Big
liking
money type of
VR
person.
so much.
Dang, so you've been playing VR chat ever since 2017. You've been around for a minute. You're old, like a grandma.
So I started playing VR chat. I started playing VR chat May 11th, 2020, and the reason why I remember the exact day is because that was actually my 18th birthday, and on my 18th birthday I'd gotten my first like gaming laptop. I had already kind of planned on like downloading VR chat and playing it once I got something that I could run it on. Yeah, and then I was on desktop and then VR and then full body and then the rest is history.
Damn, what a nerd. You remember the exact date? No, but...
This was my birthday! I started playing on March 5th, 2021.
Oh my god, you know the exact date?
It was my sister's birthday.
Oh my
It was
god.
my sister's birthday.
But so originally, how did you find out about VR chat? How did you find out that it was a thing? Was it through YouTube videos, mutual friends, things like that?
It was through YouTube. I think some of the people I would watch was, I think his name was like Outfoxed Gaming. I think Outfoxed Gaming.
My name's Faye.
Actually.
America.
Yes.
America.
Yes, America.
Make a hamburger country! Nice, 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 nice! Well, it was just after I moved in with my dad, and I had just broken up with my ex, and our friend group was like intertwined. So I had lost all my friends. I was like looking for a place to make some new friends, jumping around Discords, games, whatnot. And one of my friends, Jack, he showed me this game, and I saw like these anime girls walking around. I was like, oh my gosh. So I ordered my headset that night.
What headset did you get?
Well, first I got the Rift S, but then my mic broke like a week later, so I got an Index.
That's crazy. Actually, I started with the Rift and then I went to Index. Yeah, that's how it worked for me too.
Sometimes I spend all day in VR chat.
Yeah, that used to be me back when I lived in Vegas. I just played VR chat all day, man. It was fun. I had a lot of fun meeting new people, exploring all the different worlds, things like that. Yeah.
I would watch that dude that would do like Chris Reality, I think is his name. What he would do, where he does like crazy shit in VR.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and I was just like, I like watching like a lot of like little compilations of like VR chat clips and stuff too, like just kind of like funny moments and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, like it was like so fun. Like I want to be a part of this so bad.
Okay, so we all started playing VR chat for different reasons at different points of time. But let's go all the way back to when it first started. So the year is 2014. I'm living out my life as a 7th grader in middle school. I was making YouTube videos, playing Gary's Mod, Happy Wheels, unboxing different games, and posting to my heart's content. The PS4 and Xbox One also came out the year before. Gamers around the world were having a blast playing The Last of Us Remastered, Octodad, Outlast, and Star Wars Pinball. That's a classic. Everyone wanted to get their hands on these consoles, and they did because it wasn't very hard to get one. But in the background of all this, Facebook purchased Oculus for $2 billion. Mr. Zuck had big plans for his newly acquired company. But he wasn't the only person making moves in the virtual reality space. Valve successfully developed low persistence displays, which made lag-free and smear-free VR content possible. It seemed like Valve were looking to dip their toes into VR. All of this stuff happening while I was happily playing The Sims 4. Putting that aside, two people by the names Graham Gaylor and Jesse Jowdry will go on to create a new application for the Oculus DK1 called VR Chat, an online virtual world where users can interact with each other in 3D avatars and worlds. The game, or rather application at the time, was very bare bones with players T-posing everywhere and the cursor on desktop mode not even locking to the middle of your screen. But what you see here is the foundation of what will soon become the VR Chat that we know today. In total, VR Chat had about 20 concurrent users, who would meet up weekly to hang out with each other. This is where VR Chat all began. And now, as we go through the years, we'll see how the game evolved.
Don't wanna hear you there. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear.
VR Chat would go on to celebrate its first birthday in 2015. The game was slowly starting to grow in users. Here you can see footage from the birthday party. Champagne was offered, balloons were attached to the benches, and a shark. Worlds started to become more complex with people creating actual game worlds, theater rooms with working video players, worlds from other games or media, and beautiful imaginative creations. The devs were slowly improving on the game, fixing bugs and glitches and trying to figure out what the hell they wanted to do with the UI. Overall, a simple year for VR Chat. One more thing to note is that during this year, HTC and Valve were going to unveil their newest device, the Vive, the first VR headset to introduce room scale tracking, meaning you could walk around freely in a play space rather than be stuck in a stationary position, which brought VR to the next level.
A whole new world. That's where we'll be. A thrilling journey.
2016 would see the official release of the HTC Vive and Oculus Rift. Consumers around the world can finally get their hands on VR. For a heavy price though. VR at the time was a much more niche market than it is now, with its high cost of entry into a new form of entertainment and gaming. The normal consumer looked at this and went, The devs over at VRChat were going to release some new features with the release of the Vive. They implemented full IK, meaning that your avatar can now move in a full range of motion. Full Vizemes allowed the audio coming from your mic to be processed and mapped to realistic mouth movements, and your avatars could finally blink with some basic eye tracking.
I don't even know if that's a fucking cat. Blink, motherfucker!
Finally, 3D spatialized audio was added, so now you could pinpoint exactly where an audio source was coming from. Users with the HTC Vive started appearing in VRChat, waving their hands around and stuff, while others were still stuck in desktop mode or VR combined with a controller. They also reworked the main menu to work with the new Vive controllers. At this point, VRChat still had a pretty small and humble community, but in 2017, the game would see its first big peak in player count. On February 1st, 2017, VRChat released on Steam. More people began making videos on the game or stream it over on Twitch. A very notable one, as well as being one of the earliest ones, being a YouTuber named Nags. He created his first VRChat video in August, titled VRChat Adventures, Weird House Party.
What happens when you have a virtual reality headset and you combine it with a virtual world of just random people talking and doing weird things? Well, that brings you to this video. So let's go talk to some random people in the virtual reality world.
It was his very first time playing, and there he experienced the chaotic nature of the game.
Everything you said, it sounded really canned. Man, everything I'm about to say, it's not pre-planned. Your tights are skinny. Shut up, leave me alone.
He would go on to create another video, and another one, and then another one. And eventually, these videos turned into a whole episodic series featuring himself as Joey Bagels, the character he played. As he went on with his adventures, he met a variety of different people and became friends with them. Some of these people would appear in his videos frequently, and accompanied him as he went to go explore more worlds and get himself into more shenanigans. These videos provide hours of great content and gathered hundreds upon thousands of views. It's something I really enjoyed looking back on, as that's when I first discovered VR chat. I laid down in my bed on school nights, binging through a bunch of them on my phone. But a lot of time has passed since then. Nags and the gang have mostly disbanded, with him moving on to creating other content, and others going down their own path in life. Some of them still play VR chat, but it's not with the boys from 2018 anymore. So, it's a huge coincidence that during the making of this video, Nags put out a VR chat video after 4 years. Crazy timing, I know. The idea of a virtual Wild West where you can do anything and be anything you wanted was very intriguing to me, and now here I am 5 years later. VRChat's average player count in 2017 boosted significantly, and 2018 would be the game's biggest year. VRChat gained massive exposure in 2018 thanks to Twitch streamers such as Pokelols, Yay! TSM Dyrus,
Now spit on me.
Lyric.
Oh yeah, so oh shit, dude, that's fucking Sonic's brother.
Soda Poppin'.
Oh, mama.
Hey, do you know who I am? Just out of curiosity, or are you just like, this is what you do in your free time?
Not really.
You don't know? Okay, so this is like...
I mean, not really, and I don't really care.
No, it's perfect. I'm glad you don't. This is just what you do in your free... This is it. This is what you do. Huh.
I don't know exactly what you're trying to prove at all.
Nothing.
Okay, then how about you fuck off? Thanks. Yo mama. Yo mama. Yo mama.
And again, YouTubers like Nags. James Ski and Drumsy, two very popular VRChat YouTubers, also appeared during this year. Fun fact. Plenty of talented creators began making tutorial videos on the game, usually regarding avatar and world creation, or videos sharing their adventures, which attracted more people to play the game. This was also the year of the Ugandan Knuckles meme, which I'm sure you know plenty about.
Smells like Ebola. It doesn't know the way. To know the way, you need to have Ebola.
The whole thing started when a YouTuber by the name of Gregzilla created a new video reviewing Sonic Lost Worlds. The video contained a 1-second clip of this very well drawn rendition of Knuckles, and then a user by the name of Tidy's Flyer would go on to create a 3D model of it, and the rest is history.
Hey, John, big pee-pee. not spit. We must pray for this one.
During this time, being a 10th grader in high school, I was spending a lot of my free time playing Fortnite.
Yes! Yes!
I got the last kill.
Let's freaking go! Oh my god.
Season 3 just started, and I wanted to unlock those battle pass rewards and stuff like. Putting Fortnite aside, I had just gone through a devastating event called a breakup. On top of that, I went through a bunch of stupid teenage drama, so a majority of my so-called friends turned their backs on me, so I was alone. I now had a lot of free time on my hands, no one to really worry about besides myself. So there I was on a random day watching YouTube videos in bed. I stumbled across Nag's VR chat videos about a year after he uploaded them. As I said before, I was super engaged in them, and that's when I decided to try it out for the first time. I didn't know what to expect from VR chat. I just sort of jumped around a lot of worlds, spoke with random folks, and became a very big fan of these bird avatars. They were really cool. I met my first friend and eventually became part of a friend group. I had a lot of fun with them. We explored a bunch of beautiful worlds, played a bunch of games, and some of the more experienced users in the group taught me about the more adult things in VR chat. I eventually got my first VR headset, and now we're here. This year was the best time to join VR chat. When nobody knew what to do, mirror dwellers were minimal, and everyone just had fun.
What the heck? I will beat the shit out of you. No, they will.
Happy New
What a year it was to be a VR chat player. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Speaking about everything that's going on behind the scenes with VR chat, they released their new trust and safety system, which is designed to give players more control over their game, allowing them to choose when and how they see avatar features. The most notable thing about this update were the brand new ranks. It's the same thing as other games that have a competitive ranking system. The better you perform, the higher your placement.
Just global elite, bro. Please global. Please global.
Along with this came a new update in the user interface. The color of your nameplate correlated with your trust rank. Naturally, this caused discrimination among some users with clashes between those of the higher and lower ranks. Besides that, the game continued to get bug fixes and more features such as the camera, which was also introduced during this year. Ooh, you know it's that time of year. VR Chat held Spookality during the month of October, an annual Halloween contest. They did it in 2017, but I had some trouble finding documentation on it. Avatar and world creators submit their scariest creations for a chance to win some VRChat swag and have their stuff highlighted on VRChat's world list and on their website. Horror experiences are some of my favorite things to do in VRChat.
Look at her now, she's dead.
And speaking of Spookality, jam submissions for this year's event are now open. Check out VRChat's blog post on it for more details if you're interested. 2018 was a big year for VRChat, bringing along a massive amount of brand new players. Some of them probably being you guys. But if you're built different and started playing during a different period of time, leave a comment down below talking about how you first discovered VRChat so I can read it. New Year's Eve was celebrated with the Times Square map, based on the real location in New York City. It contained plenty of posters promoting different groups and individuals who all helped to contribute to making VRChat the place it is now. 2023 is not too far from now, so check it out once New Year's comes around as they change it up every single time. A year later, Oculus released the Oculus Quest, the first VR headset of its kind. Not really. It's a standalone device that can run games and software by itself without the need of a PC. At the same time as its release date, VRChat released their game for the Quest platform. It was the first time that the community would sort of split into two, the PC players and the Quest players.
I hope PC players burn.
What the
Kidding,
fuck?
sorry. I did not mean
Boom, motherfucker! The two of them could still play with each other as long as the world that they were in was Quest compatible. But the Quest wasn't the only headset to be released this year. A month later, the Valve Index was released. A top-of-the-line VR headset targeted towards enthusiasts for a whopping $1,000. When I first saw this, I was like, huh, $1,000? Who the hell would ever buy such an expensive VR headset? A lot of people wanted their hands on this headset with these great specs and the controllers that came with it. The Index controllers. A one-of-a-kind device that features an array of 87 sensors, which allows them to track your hand position, finger position, motion, and pressure to create a better hand presence while in VR.
Oh man, Twice, that Valve Index kit looks really cool, but I only have a Quest 2 because it's just too expensive.
Worry not, little person. The Quest 2 stock leaves much to be desired, but allow me to introduce you to Kiwi Design, today's sponsor. Kiwi Design offers a variety of different VR accessories to improve your metaverse experience. Have these controller covers. They offer greater comfort and protection. The elastic cord offers great adjustability to fit your hand size, and the battery door allows quick and easy access to the battery compartment so that you can easily replace it without having to remove the entire cover. I even got them in your favorite color.
But black isn't even my favorite, but...
I know the original head strap really sucks, so check out this upgraded Elite strap, which is an absolute must for the Quest 2. That old facial interface, you might as well throw that in the trash and pick up this upgraded fitness one. The bracket provides good ventilation to keep you cool during high intensity play sessions, and it comes with a leather pad and a sports cloth pad, both of which are machine washable. Check out Kiwi Design's website by using the referral link in the description. Support for the Valve Index controllers was added to VRChat shortly after its release, and a couple days after that, they also added proper volume sliders. 2019 was another humble year for VRChat, but at the turn of the decade, around the entire globe, came the unexpected.
My fellow Americans, tonight I want to speak with you about our nation's unprecedented response to the coronavirus outbreak that started in China and is now spreading throughout the world.
On January 9, 2020, the World Health Organization announced that a mysterious virus has appeared in Wuhan, China, later to be known as the coronavirus, or COVID-19. A couple of weeks later, a Washington state resident became the very first person in the United States with a confirmed case. As time went on, the world started taking precautions in order to stop the spread, as it was quickly discovered that it could be transmitted from person to person. Global air travel restrictions, stay-at-home orders, school shutdowns, and my whole class trip to Japan that I worked so hard for was cancelled. COVID-19 was declared a pandemic. For some, it really sucked. For others, well, nothing changed. Except for this new addition to our lives.
What are we learning today? Does anyone want to tell me I come to class late? And no one wants to tell me why? Why? Tell me reason!
One could describe this whole thing as incredibly boring. Being stuck at home meant that human contact and socialization became scarce. As humans, an active social life is important to our mental health. So, what could we do? I mean, we couldn't go outside. Thousands of people found their homes in VR chat. It was the universe, but meta. Or what? During the month of March, a large number of new players started playing the game, helping plenty of people, including myself, fill in that social void.
I can get on my knees and I can suck you off if you really want that. Do you want that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Let's get
Come on.
started. I have a lot of fond memories during this period of time. I met a lot of great people, created a lot of memories. Yes, and also I believe in love at first sight.
But I'm a guy.
Interesting, alright. And it helped me get over my canceled trip, as did some of my other friends. What were you doing during that time when the COVID shutdowns happened?
Honestly, nothing.
Okay, well.
It's like, it didn't really affect me as much as a lot of other people, especially once I discovered VR chat. Like, everyone was just like complaining, oh, like I can't see my friends, I can't go out and stuff like that.